East Stroudsburg University and most PASHE schools have struggled financially in recent years due in part to an 18% cut in state appropriations. This has resulted in larger class sizes and reduced course offerings. If elected, what is your vision for PASHE, and what will you do to ensure ESU can provide an affordable, high-quality education for its students, and does that include advocating for more funding for the system?
Well, I teach here, and my class sizes are pretty big. I get into the class, and my first row is right there. I feel like people are on top of me. I'm so glad you said 18%, so it proves I'm not just pulling numbers out of the air. We have received an 18% tax cut over the years. Yeah, absolutely, I'm going to go to Harrisburg, and I'm going to advocate for more funding for state schools. Because, as I've said, and it seems to be my mantra this evening, budgets are statements of priorities. Do we fund education, or do we fund corporations? We're subsidizing fossil fuel. We don't need to be doing that anymore. We did not close the Delaware tax loophole with the Republican bill that was passed, which has actually more loopholes than the Delaware tax loophole bill. So yeah, I would advocate for education funding by looking at ways to cut in other areas, like we don't need to have what we cut in education, $1.5 billion, is what our shortfall was this year in the budget. And coincidentally, $1.5 billion was the number that we gave in corporation tax breaks. So maybe we'll look at our priorities and see where the corporations don't need a $1.5 billion tax break and where we could put that money into education, because we all know, and I know on a daily basis, that education is our future. Thank you.
Can you repeat the question? Thank you.
East Stroudsburg University and most PASHE schools have struggled financially in recent years, due in part to an 18% cut in state appropriations. This has resulted in larger class sizes and reduced course offerings. If elected, what is your vision for PASHE, and what will you do to ensure ESU can provide an affordable, high-quality education for its students, and does that include advocating for more funding for the system?
Okay, thank you. Yes. But no, East Stroudsburg University is a great institution. My grandmother graduated from this institution, although I think it was a normal school at the time. My sister graduated from here as well, and it's a great service to our community. It's great to have a university right here in East Stroudsburg. So it means a lot to me, and I want to advocate for funding, certainly, to keep East Stroudsburg University competitive. I think we have a great market here with New Jersey right next door, and even New York City. And as I talk to friends and neighbors who have moved from the city, they say, this is a gold mine. I mean, they went to school in the city and paid huge tuition rates, and they think we can get more people to come from New York. So I'd like to see us pursue that as well. But definitely I want to get more funding from the state as it's available to make East Stroudsburg stronger, to make education more affordable for more people in Pennsylvania. And to educate the workforce. That's one of the things that will help us to get more better paying jobs, to have an educated workforce. Companies look for communities that have a good higher education nearby. And of course, we have ESU. We also have Northampton Community College, and we need to continue to work and expand those institutions to get our people better educated.
All right, the next question